You know, when you hear the song, somebody's here from the Lido, and it's Brian.
It's either that or you're hanging out at the Lido waiting for the show to start. One or the other.
Could be. That could be what I'm doing right now. Wouldn't that be great if I... We should... Here's what we'll do. We'll change this around. Rather than you coming to see me, I'll go to see you at the Lido Wednesday mornings for just this 1 10-minute spot. We'll load up all the gear. We'll take the truck all the way there, set it up. We'll do our bit. I'll pack it all up and leave again.
Well, that's a good idea. How about if we just do it remotely? How about we do a remote, live on location at the Lido? We're here Wednesday morning at blah, blah, blah.
How about I'm just there every day?
How about we just set up shop? Why don't we just buy it all? Let Adam retire. He's probably listening right now going, hey, you said it. You said it. Where's my check?
Yeah. It's legally binding now that you've said it on Moose FM.
Take that one right to the bank.
I'd imagine the Lido, I mean, you've been in there by yourself a lot. It's an old theater. It's been in this town a while. I'd imagine doing a morning show from there every day would be a little creepy if it was just me and Katerina in there, hey?
You know, it has some weirdness about it. It has a feeling about it, you know, and lots of people ask.
And it's not just you, right?
No, it's partly me too, I'm sure. but it is, it's been around for so long, and it's got, it's got nooks and crannies. It's got a tunnel that goes all the way underneath the dance floor.
Really?
It comes down in the basement. Yeah, right underneath the stage. It drops down, and it's about 3 feet square, made of concrete. Yeah. Maybe it's in case somebody invaded. That was my bomb shelter or something.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
It's pretty cool. And same too, walking across the ceiling of the Lido. I can walk across there, and I'm not tall. I'm 5'8" and 7/16. You can always tell the short guys. They always add in. But anyhow, you can walk across the whole ceiling of the Lido without touching the roof. Like, it's just a fantastically, amazingly gross amount of wood built theater.
Okay.
65 years.
I'm still stuck on this tunnel.
Oh, the tunnel.
And we will talk about, events in a minute, which is why we're actually here. But this tunnel, is there stuff down there that you need to access every once in a while? Or have you found that and went, oh, that's there, and then you never have to go down there?
Oh, no. When I first bought the theater, we had to go down there. Well, I figured it would be the best place. Bone dry in there, a little dusty, a little cobwebby, but it's the source that we used for running all of our cabling.
Oh, okay.
Sound cabling, stuff like that. We thought, well, that's a perfect place to do it. You're not running it on the inside walls, over the ceiling. We ran some through the ceiling as well, but most of the stuff is all just cables. And what they had done is they actually had a sump underneath the back 2 stairs that would operate in the hole. So if the water came in from the alley, it would fill up these holes, and then the sump would then pump the water down into the drain, which was in the mechanics room in the basement. So it had this little plastic hose that ran the full length of the theater to get rid of the excess water. And that's part of the reason it was there. It's not as mysterious, but the real reason it's a heat plenum. It's a air intake.
And also the first owner of the Lido is down there. But we're not going to talk about that part.
And he still only comes out at night. Yeah.
I mean, you've got a lot of great Halloween events still to come. I know you just had Rocky Horror Picture Show in there on Friday or Saturday, I think. And you said it was its usual kooky, bizarre.
It was, yeah. We actually, we used to do the Rocky Horror Picture Show on the Fridays. But if you've ever seen the theater after the Rocky Horror Picture Show, we wouldn't want to push Ashley through that much anymore. Yeah. Of course, with COVID, we didn't do it for a couple of years. This is the first year we had coming back. I think the last time we did it was 2019, October in 2019. And then this is the first time back. Had 175 people there.
Amazing.
Probably a third of them dressed up. Some are like, they don't know what to expect. We got a whole bunch of, we'll call them virgins, because that's what they call them in the show. People who have never been to a Rocky Horror Picture Show before, who have never seen the show before, which I understand you managed to have that experience at home.
I have finally seen it.
You've finally seen it?
I'm 38 years old, and I've finally seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
What year were you born?
85.
Oh, so it came out before you were born.
Yes, it did.
It came out well after I was born.
And I've known about it, of course. And, I was a theater geek once. Well, I still am. So I of course, know how, its importance and cultural icon and cult movie.
Yeah.
But I just never seen it.
Just chaotic fun.
We
had
great.
We had grab bags or gag bags or prop bags, as you want to call them.
Yeah.
And everybody that came in got one, and it contained the rubber gloves and the piece of toast during the, you'd throw in the air, and we had rice for when the wedding scene was, and we had our staff go up and down the aisles with these squirt guns. So when the scene was raining, of course, we're spraying everybody down, and they grabbed their newspapers and put them over top of their heads, and it was just so much fun. We gave everybody a glow stick of various sizes for certain parts of the movie as well, and it was just, I took a couple of photos. We're going to upload one so people can kind of see what it was like, but you just see the whole sea of fluorescent light going back and forth, and then you see the iconic black and white film in the background, and it just looks so cool. It was so much fun.
Awesome.
That kind of launches our whole Halloween. The month of October is always Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah.
So next year it's going to be 2024. Is it going to be October 5th?
Okay.
Just so people, might want to mark your calendar.
Get the suit ready.
Yeah.
The fishnet.
The
leather.
Yeah. There's also medical doctor coats. There's
Yes.
also, there's a lot of weird going on in there too. But no, it's a lot of fun, and it's great to see people getting out again.
Yeah.
Not just with the people they know, just out having fun with others, meeting new people and stuff. So yeah, it's great. We have another an event coming up this Saturday, which is the Association for Community Living. I think this is year 16, maybe year 17 of the Vine. It's wine tasting, elegant evening. Dar Hamry's kind of coordinating it this year with the association. Got lots of good entertainment, lots of good food, lots of good prizes. Fort St. John just really knows how to do up a fundraiser right. And this is one of the classic ones that a must attend kind of thing. I know that there's probably a dozen tickets left.
Okay.
Someone had actually, unfortunately, had to cancel their tickets that they had, so Darlene's got those back. And if you want tickets, you should probably get a hold of the association or Darlene Hamry. We've got a monster night market coming. You do trade shows and you see them all in a hotel room and that kind of thing. Well, we do that at the Lido. We split the whole building in half, and then there's all booths and all sorts of knickknacks. What a great way to do a trade show where you got your debit card in one hand and a glass of Pinot in the other. And you're just going up and down and you're tasting stuff. And it's a lot of fun. It's called the Monster Mash Night Market. It's October 15th. Got a documentary, Bones of Crow, coming up on the 20th. We, with the assistance of Creative BC, we did a series called Strawberry Jam, and it's all just the sweet taste of local music. And it's all players who've been invited to come down and showcase at the Lido once a month. This is our final, we're calling it the Super Jam. All the jammers are coming together in one Pectin evening,
Yeah, it's a huge lineup of performers. It's a lot of fun.
It's almost going to be like an open mic event, but somewhat controlled. We just know the people that are coming and they're playing. We're doing cocktails at 5. We're not even attempting the outside deck on this one. There's a lot of people already wanting tickets to come, so it's busy. Appies by Montana's, cold drinks by, Cindy and the Lido gals, keeping everybody's libations topped up, and it should be a lot of fun. And we're looking to showcase it again next year. And so we'll be having Strawberry Jam again next year. So if you didn't get a call this year to come and play, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have more youth involved. Yeah. So a big shout out to Todd Kopanash. He's putting the word out in the schools to try and get, we need an influx of the new ones. We've got the old salty dogs who have been doing it for years, like your Craig Brooks and your Dave White and all these guys who have been playing for lots of years, and they could certainly mentor some of these new up and coming kids that are playing in parents' basements and stuff like that. We'd love to showcase them on the on the Lido stage, and that's Strawberry Jam happening October 21st.
Still tickets available for that one, Brian?
Oh yes, yep.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, we've they're going well. I'm really happy. This town has really supported the Lido in all the events that we do. And we're diverse. I mean, we've got a couple of business meetings. Everybody wants to crash the NEBC producers meeting, 2-day seminar. No, I'm kidding. But, these are just the events we talk about, are just the public events. The Lido is so busy with meetings and seminars and safety stand downs, and even just a private corporate thank you to the staff. We have a movie night coming up for one of a local business in town. They just want to treat their staff to a family movie night, which is super cool. So it isn't the traditional, you come in, watch the band, listen to the comedian, all that. I mean, we certainly do all that as well, but we do a lot of private events.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to do. All of it's just fun to do, which is why everybody asks me, well, if it's so much fun, how come you're selling? Well, because I've had a lot of fun for 17 years.
You want to have different kinds of fun now.
Yeah, I want to be on the other end of the beer bottle.
You want to have fun that goes till 10 p.m. and then you can go to bed on a weeknight.
No, I don't think I'm quite that. Well, maybe I am that old. I haven't been to bed at 10 o'clock forever. That's so funny. Yeah, it's a fun place to have.
Yep.
My dad always said, leave some room for somebody else. When he's talking about, business succession, if he's talking about all these kinds of things, leave some room for somebody else. And, the Lido in a young person's hands would just have that reignition of fire and excitedness. They wouldn't have to worry about building it and changing laws and legislation and the gray area that I always seem to be caught in, like building decks and, liquor licenses and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun to own the place, and how useful it has become as part of the integral part of the downtown, integral part of entertainment in Fort St. John. I'm super proud that we didn't go broke doing it, for sure. But it's been a real honor to be able to do that with the Lido and to see it flourish, and I'm looking forward to putting it in hands of somebody. When we do things, you know what I should mention? And he'll go, yabba, yabba, yabba. I rattle, don't I? Yes. But you guys are actually doing Moose Movies.
Yes. Yeah. Halloween movies at the Lido. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, you've got Super Pets.
Yep.
Is the matinee, and you've got Gremlins.
Oh, what a classic that is.
It's so much fun. The people who haven't seen some of these movies, that's the evening one. I think it's 6 o'clock. Definitely pop out. Yeah. In fact, I don't even think there's a charge for it.
That's right. I mean, you can come in and get popcorn and stuff from you, but to just be there, you do have to register because you do have a limit of how many people can be in there, of course. But free tickets. So,
well, yeah, and it's a it's DGS Astro Paving, who does tons of stuff, is also the title sponsor of this. But then you've got Trican Co-op. Of course, you, the Moose, me, the Lido.
Yeah.
Hey, look at the happy family. We're putting on Moose Movies. But it is, again, it's just another thing keeping people busy in Fort St. John, and definitely hit up the Moose and get your tickets, 6 p.m. for Gremlins and 3 o'clock for the Super Pets. There is another thing I just would like to mention as well, surprise, November 10th. If you've ever been, like you weren't here last week, and I think I first mentioned it, Gallagher's, which is the house that's on the hill in Fish Creek that looks, you can see it from space. That house, He's got so much electricity run in there, but Sean and Brenda and the family, they actually put a little kettle, a little bucket at the end of the drive, and it takes about 10, 15 minutes to get through this thing to see all the lights. And lots of people go around again because they're sure they missed something.
That's exactly what we do. We'll go, turn around, go back, turn around. Go. This is
I didn't see that.
We'll spend an hour there doing that. So
and Sean's got another 6, 8, 10 pieces he's putting up this year too.
Yep.
What they decided to do, and they've, at the end of the season, he's counting up what's in this bucket, and it's thousands of dollars. And he gives it to a charity. So he decided that he wanted to start his own charity that they're going to give all the money to, and it's the Gallagher Christmas Light Up campaign. It's the beginning of the holiday season, and it's at the Lido. It's November 10th. Ken Wagner's bringing up the Waggy All-Star Band, which is just some of the best players like it's a superstar lineup, and it's going to be a ton of fun. You know, I would recommend people come. It's $100 a ticket. It's a fundraiser, but there's going to be lots of stuff going on, lots of appies and stuff. Brenda and Sean are putting together a heck of an event, and we're looking forward to it. So make sure you pop in and get your tickets to that. You can buy tickets corporately as well if you want to treat the staff. It is the season, you know, and it's the beginning of the season. There's lots out there that don't or aren't as fortunate as some. So, you know, look around you and think about others rather than yourself. And hopefully we can put some joy in people's lives throughout this whole holiday season. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Lots to chew on as per usual, Brian. If you head over to www.thelido.ca, you'll see all the info on the tickets. And again, for Halloween movies at the Lido, free, but you got to register and get tickets, which again are free at www.thelido.ca. Brian, always lovely to talk to you, sir.
Dub, it's a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.